Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the street interview. Remember, it's me, your girl, Wendy Loginius, coming at you straight from the Clyde Warren Park. And we're back with the street interview, this time with the sixth episode. I know it's been a long break, but we are back, and this time is going to be a little bit more interesting. So you just want to keep it right here all the way to the end. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. And also hit on the like buttons, comment, and also share so that other people can be able to enjoy the goodness right here on the street interview. Let's see how it's gonna go. Welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you here at Clyde Warren Park today.
My name's Paige, and I wanted to bring my sister around Dallas.
Yes, my name's Kylie, and I'm visiting my sister from Oklahoma.
Nice. So I guess it's a little bit warm here than it is in Oklahoma, right? Okay, so I got a few questions for you. What scares you the most? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are we trying to go like deep or?
No, whatever.
Okay.
Heights. I don't like heights.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to say probably heights. Yeah. No.
Take my answer.
Okay, I don't like heights. I don't like. Yeah, I don't like heights. I'm not taking your answer.
So welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your name is and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
My name is Liz, and I decided to bring my niece and her friends to see the park and to maybe grab some food at the food trucks.
Okay, nice to meet you. You look amazing. What scares you the most?
It's a very deep question.
Okay, so you're going to skip? You don't want to talk about it?
I don't have to skip it. Probably confined spaces. Yeah, confined spaces. I don't love that.
So welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
I'm Cameron, and we're here for a concert tonight.
Yes, I'm Cindy, and we're here seeing banners.
Yep, and I'm Megan for the same reason.
Okay, nice to meet you all. I have a few questions for you. What scares you the most?
What scares me the most? Failing.
Spiders.
Not knowing something.
Okay. Welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
I'm Lexi, and I live right around here.
I'm Jesse, and we're visiting Lexi today.
I'm Celeste, and I'm also visiting.
Oh, nice to meet you all. Y'all look amazing today. What scares you the most?
What scares me the most? Oh, wow. I would say not being, like, having a job, being successful. That would scare me the most. Not be able to make a means to live, so.
I'm terrified of spiders.
I don't like bugs.
Welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
My name is Alexander O'Quinn, and I'm here. My sister lives here, so I'm from Baton Rouge and just came up for the weekend to visit her. So excited to be here.
Okay, welcome. And I got a few questions for you. So the first one is, what scares you the most? What scares you the most?
What scares me the most is the ocean, the deep ocean. Yeah, and what lies beneath that we don't know. Yeah.
So welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
Okay, my name's Gigi.
and we're here to like enjoy the food trucks and just like everything else around here.
Okay, I'm Michael. We're visiting from Phoenix, visiting my mom who lives nearby.
I'm Julia. I'm just tagging along, you know.
All right, so nice to meet y'all. Y'all look amazing. And I got a few questions for y'all. What scares you the most?
Okay. I'm really afraid of bugs crawling in my ear when I'm asleep. It's like a really like paranoid fear that I have. Yeah.
I am afraid, I don't know, that
Nothing.
no, my kids are sick or hurt.
I'm afraid of like big storms, like tornadoes and hurricanes. I can't do that stuff.
Okay. So welcome to the street interview. You're going to begin by telling us what your names are and what brings you right here at Clyde Warren Park today.
My name is Miriam, and we're here on a day out.
Mommy and daughter.
Nice to meet y'all. You look amazing. What scares you the most?
Dolls, honestly. Nothing much.
What is the strangest thing you've ever come across on the internet?
On the internet, I'm not sure. What was it? Strangest thing I've ever come across on the internet?
Weird advertisements.
I agree.
Or
Advertisement.
inappropriate, age inappropriate ads.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the strangest thing you've ever come across on the internet?
Probably like some really weird fan fiction, like just the weirdest, like the weirdest randomest ships, and it was horrible. I had to stop reading it.
I saw a dentist pull maggots from a kid's gums.
I don't know. I've seen people do some weird stuff with their body, like they twist stuff and like dislocate their limbs and just gross stuff like that.
What is the strangest thing you've ever come across on the internet?
Strangest thing I've ever come across on the internet? I have no idea. I'm trying to think of anything that would be weird, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I might come back to it, but I'm not sure.
What is the strangest thing you've ever come across on the internet?
Strangest thing I've ever come across on the internet is I recently saw a police video where a policeman hit a truck going at 106 miles an hour. That was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
No, either. I really don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Okay, so Daddy got it for you.
I'm the dad, so I guess I have to be more sophisticated in my answers.
The
See that?
responsible one.
I see that. What is the strangest thing you've ever come across the internet?
Strangest thing.
Oh. I don't know.
Strange. Oh man.
Yeah.
People doing very stupid things.
Yeah.
Could you tell us an example?
Any TikTok challenge right now.
Yes. I don't know. There's this one video of koala bears fighting. That's pretty funny. That was a good one.
What is the strangest thing you've ever come across on the internet?
I'm not answering that. There's been there's some strange things on the internet. Use your imagination.
Okay. What is the strangest thing you've ever seen across the internet?
Strangest thing on the internet. On the internet, there's like everything on the internet.
Like the most, the one that stood out the most, you know.
I can't. I have no idea.
Oh my goodness. I think one thing that's just super strange is whenever you talk about anything and then like 30 minutes later it shows up on your phone.
Oh,
Like
that's true.
we just, because we were talking about the Van Gogh exhibit
And we had not, like, I didn't look it up or anything. And then all of a
Popped
sudden,
up on an ad.
yeah.
We're like, whoa.
So I think that's so strange because you know they're listening. So, yeah.
Okay. What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see? Something invisible that you think people could, yes.
Wait. I don't get the question.
Like it's invisible, right? Yeah. Yeah. And you wish like people could be able to see it in real life.
Oh, okay.
You don't have anything in your mind?
Well, I mean, like, it would be cool. It would be cool, like, if you could physically see, like, the joy of someone. If that makes sense. Because, like, when something good's happening, you could see, like, something, like, pop up.
Good.
Like,
I was gonna say the wind.
Two different answers.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see? Something invisible that you wish people could be able to see.
How someone feels. Absolutely.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see?
About us?
Yeah.
My singing voice. I want people to see my singing voice.
Oh, you love singing?
Yeah, I love singing. I think I'm pretty good at it, but you know.
If I told you to sing right now, would you do it? Right here on the camera?
Yes.
Okay. Could you do something?
I don't know what to sing now. What should I sing?
You could just
I don't know.
what you love singing the most or something?
I like to sing like Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, I'll try. I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. You were so excited for me. You've been driving near my house, and today I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't around.
Wow, you got a beautiful voice.
I think for me it'd be my intentions.
That's a good one.
Yeah, just like love, I guess, like the love I have for people. I wish people could like see that.
No, I sound dumb.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see? Something invisible that you wish people could be able to see.
Like truly invisible or just really, really small and we can't see? I think my answer would be God. He's a spiritual being, but I believe in him, and I think he is the way and the truth of life. So I think that would be someone that people would see. Yeah.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see?
What I'm really thinking. Like if somebody could,
Like thoughts?
like if they could see my thoughts sometimes, they'd probably, I don't know, maybe it would be good, maybe it'd be bad, I don't know.
It'd be neat if love could be seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with thoughts. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be dangerous.
Yeah, it would be.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see?
In regard to what exactly? I think it would be nice if you could see someone's character before having to build the relationship to, get to know them.
What is the invisible thing that you wish people could be able to see? Yeah.
I feel like something that's kind of invisible would be like love.
Yeah, I'd say feelings or
Yeah.
like true emotions.
Yes, same thing.
I am tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
You're a candle. Is that right?
Find out.
Okay.
I am tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
A person, the human being.
Tall one. Tall when I'm young. Old when I'm short. I don't know.
I heard this before. Yeah, it's something silly. I know it's something silly.
Okay. I am tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
Can you say it again?
I am tall when I'm young and then I'm short when I'm old.
Handle.
Yeah,
Would be
very good.
Yeah, candle. Yeah.
I am tall when I'm young and then short when I'm old. What am I? Or who am I? When I'm young? Yeah.
Short when I'm old. A tree.
Okay.
No, that'll make sense. Because it's okay. That's backwards. Sorry, I messed that one up.
You can try again.
Oh, I don't know.
Tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. I don't know.
I was gonna say a person, but like if you really think like yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna pass on that one?
Yes, we're passing.
Okay. I am tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
Tall when I'm young, short when I'm old.
Like unexposed to like the ways of life, I guess, type of thing. You're kind of knocked down.
Like innocence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Think of like a plant that doesn't grow or something.
Yeah, I'm like, never mind.
I don't, not a tree.
I don't know.
Okay, so the last one is a riddle, and it goes, I am tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. I have no idea. What's the answer?
You'll find out. You'll find out. Don't worry about it. Okay. I am tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
Is it a candle?
Is it a candle?
I think I've heard this one.
In young.
I think.
You gotta be sure there.
Okay. Like when it's young, it's like big, and then you light it, and it's old, and it goes smaller.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say candle.
Is it right?
You'll find out. Well, that brings us to the end of the street interview. And if you have enjoyed this, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and also comment on your thoughts on what you want us to do next. And I missed you guys so much. The weather was pretty nice outside today. And let us hope that you enjoyed all the way to the end. I'm looking forward to the next episode and see you guys around. Love y'all.
Thank you.